There we go. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the moon. And we are completing we are doing the third video to one of my series. It'll be 1 out of 12, where I'm going through all the signs, all the energies, all the houses type vibes. At least I'm supposed to be talking about it in the third houses also. Well, no, this is Taurus, so it's the third video, but the way I'm doing it is with the oppositions, like back to back. So this is our Taurus video. Go watch the Aries video and the Libra video if you want to know your 1, 2. Now we're going to get into Taurus, which is our second house. Alright. And I usually just kind of like throw a freestyle. I just talk about the Taurus energy while I have to get my notes. So as far as the Taurus energy, Taurus is, on the lamest terms, or the simplest terms, okay, we're back. So the Taurus energy is like our values, and what values is like things you find important, things you've made sense to make of importance. Values as in things that you have, values as in not even valuable, but it's something that I have, so it's like kind of valuable to me. Like this hat that I put all of my camera equipment is my valuable, you know. Your gifts, and this is more so like you know, Taurus is a feminine sign, so when it comes to gifts, these are like things that comes from like within, things that you are able to do, things that you do regardless of if you have to try to do it or not. Values, gifts, I don't know why I'm thinking resources. Is resources in the Taurus our second house? Because resources would be like things you have access to or something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna throw that one in there. So let's get into it. But yeah, Taurus energy. Okay, so this is fixed. I put in the fixed portion of spring. I kind of did this one different than I did the Aries and Libra one. Okay, we go do it different. So fixed practicality and a fixed way of doing things, because like I said, Taurus is that value, or no, the gift thing. It's a fixed way of doing things. So you may not be a Taurus, but you do have Taurus energy, and you do have a second house, which is the way you do things you do have to offer, or it is like your gifts, that area. And fixed portion of spring is the earth sign, and it's also feminine, which means it's a feminine sign, because earth is more so, even though it is earth, it is physical, it is what you see, it's more of a external statement, because earth and water oppose each other, so they're kind of the same thing. So a water, or not water, but earth would just be that physical representation, or something solid will be that physical representation of like that still inner thing, like either somebody. But value, you being able to, did I finish my statement about earth just being the physical representation of whatever water is? And water can play out in different forms, but it's more so like that vibrational state of things. And then like earth would be like that physicality of it, like when it actually becomes real or seeable, or five senses type things. So value, so Taurus will be like your values, you being able to give what you have. Yeah, because we know what the values are. You being able to give what you have. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so it's like that giver planet, what you appreciate. Okay, I had to take a break, come back, get it together, gather. But I always been like, I don't know, I don't get it, I can't, like, I gotta learn more about Tauruses. But this is the thing about Taurus energy, it is so simple, it becomes complex. Taurus is what it is, and it opposes Scorpio for that reason, because Taurus is what it is. The fact that Scorpio or an 8th house energy do exist, it can make it appear complex, because at the same time Taurus can be in the energy of putting it on the floor, but are they really putting it on the floor? So I'm gonna start off with this one. A good Taurus energy knows exactly what the fuck it knows. And even if it's like a bad Taurus energy, but a good one knows exactly what it knows, is because Taurus is that energy of practicality. It's fits practical. It's your energy of what you know to make sense. And it's that fixed thing, it's that fixed portion in your life you've been able to experience, and you've been able to make sense of this. You've been able to have this to offer, have this thing that's always been around and is you, and how you make sense something that is your gift, you know, almost like the feminine of the feminine. And then the 3-4 would be like the body of that. So Taurus energy kind of holds, and yeah, I'm just saying, it kind of holds that Aries energy. It puts that Aries, it's kind of like a fireplace basically. You got the fire, then you have the fireplace, and you have your inner spark, your fire, your flame, and then you put it into your body, and then boom, like this is Taurus, this is physical, this is real, this is your values, this is what you have, this is the moon exaltation. So yeah, good energy knows, good Taurus energy, they can appear, or you, if you want to hop in, like, you have to know what you know. It's a fixed practicality. Being fixed is being fixed, I guess, but it's a balance. I guess, or that balance come in, like, to help it be more mutable, or help things balance, because it is things where you have to be fixed. But it's like some people be fixed and retarded stuff, and you need to just, I guess that's why it opposes Scorpio, because when it comes to Taurus energy, you can't just like change, like it's not mutable, like it's fixed. So it has to oppose Scorpio, because you gonna have to just kill that shit. Boom, cut it off, gone. Fuck a transformation, get all of that. Like Scorpio, kill, gone, bye, transformation. Pluto, yeah, find a better intent. Like, what is the real meaning and reason? Like, what is really going on when it comes to Taurus? Is so a lot of times, you know, Tauruses may, you know, have a hard time just killing shit. So yeah, it's like the energy of what you make sense. Tauruses care about their practicality, and the thing about earth energy is, one, it is feminine. It is all, what is that word, subjective. So what you make sense and what is obviously real to you still don't matter. You know, a lot of stuff don't matter, but let's just, yeah. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, they're fixated on values and resources. They may care about what they have a lot. Could be hoarders, could be people who don't like to share, people who just want to make sure they got what they want around. Ruler is Venus. As far as like, yeah, I think that's it. Being the truth of who you are, stubbornness. What you believe enough to go get to have. Yeah. You usually carry traits of being stubborn towards the way they do things. So a lot of Tauruses are being in that Taurus energy because how you do things is like kind of like that Taurus is. The way you make things make sense. How you do things. So they can be stubborn. Wait, what was I saying? Where was I at? Oh, usually carry traits of being stubborn towards the, yeah. So that's kind of, I mean, it's okay. Let's put the phone down because, okay, you, like I said, Taurus and Scorpio oppose. They're one and the same. So when it comes to you doing something, it's like, this how I do it. This, like, you being in that Taurus energy, like you're starting to get stubborn and like you making stuff make sense to you, and you know, other people just don't care, or other things is not responding to what you think makes sense to you. Like, no one cares about what you make sense, what you think makes sense. So you have to just kill that action. You have to just kill the idea, kill the fact that you might want to do that, or look into like your intent or the real reason why you feel that way, to make yourself get into another space to where you can just go to another Taurus energy, because Taurus is like the fixed earth. So you gotta just like have a rock, you got another rock, and then like the other one appear. Like, it's not really a transition. Like when you find yourself like participating in Taurus type vibes, it's like that Scorpio energy is what balances that out. They pay more attention to the things they have. So yeah, Taurus is, since I look at everything, is like, if the, or not I look at everything, but how we're looking at it now is like the sun, Taurus sun, or just the Taurus energy, which is just that energy in its own world. I kind of explained that back in the Libra energy video. I want to slowly stop explaining it every video. But yeah, it's the energy. It is what it is, and it could play out in different forms, but just Taurus as an energy, it's the energy of what you actually have. So they may come off as only worried about themselves. Like I said, it comes straight from Aries, and it's Taurus energy. It is what it is. You know, if I was a Taurus, I would be able to be like, this is why we do it, because like I did for the Libra. But to me, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, Tauruses, they pay more attention to what they have and can come off as a little selfish, or only can come up with ideas to make sure they are good. And yeah, it can come off like that. And it's the Taurus energy. It is what it is. Like, you have to you know, make sure what you have and your values and your resources and the gifts you have, make sure that that stuff is, you know, just making sure you're good. Like the earth energy and stuff like that is feminine. It's your comfort. It's making sure you are good. It's your exalted moon. I think I'm gonna get into that. Let's keep going. Practical energy can be seen as someone you trust them to be themselves and come with what they have. That's funny. So it's basically like, yeah, a Taurus is good for, like, yep, you can trust that they go come as they are and have whatever they have. Like, whatever a Taurus have, they gonna be having. Who they are is who they are. And you can just be like, okay, I can trust you to just always come being yourself, huh? Like, yeah, they don't really switch up as far as character, you know. Taurus comes right after, like, Aries. So a lot of times, just like Aries can always know that they have to do what they want, Tauruses just be who they are. Like, they just be who they are. They care about themselves. They make sure they are comfortable. They make sure that, you know, they good. They want themselves to be valuable and understand their gifts and what, you know, how they can get what they need from their. It's almost like a me too. Taurus is giving me. Okay. Seen as a person who don't change is express personal things that they have made sense to self. So yeah, Taurus, like, when they do express themselves or they do talk, a lot of times it could be like them pretty much saying the stuff that they made sense to themselves. So yeah, it could be hard to change their mind, or a lot of times they do speak and then it's kind of like I'm getting like self-projection, like easy self-projection, but it's really just like what they talk about be stuff that they actually think makes sense in a vibe. Like, most of the time the things they express could be what they actually mean. And yeah, ruler Venus, giving energy. This is like the having. I was supposed to look up that. Let me see which one is Taurus, because Taurus is like the having energy. It's what you have. Yep, that's what it is. I am, I have, I think, I feel, I will, I analyze, desire, see, I balance, I use, I know. What are all the fixed ones? So Taurus is I have, Aquarius is I know, I will. Oh, they all right here. Scorpio is I desire, have, will, desire, know. Anyways, but yeah, it's that having energy. And having is having, like, when you get in the middle of jungle, whatever you have is what you have. Like, did you bring what you were supposed to bring or no? A stable character. Moon exaltation is strength, fits, comfort. The body your character is in, what you always had, so it's home. So as far as like the Taurus energies, this is the body your character is in, kind of like what I was saying earlier or explaining earlier. Your character, and we all should know by the Aries video how important your character is. So this is like Taurus energy comes right after that, so it's just as important as that. It's like the body that your character is in is what you actually have, because that's your character. This is what you have. This is the space you're in, like, and is what you always had. It's been there since like the spark came to then your Taurus energy came. So it's like a always home feeling. This is where you can gain comfortable, or you feel comfortable in. This is why you been in it so long that it's fixed earth, like you're a solid rock now. And its opposition is Scorpio. Need to balance seeing how others get things done, or using others' resources. And this is important for Tauruses, because being in that Taurus energy, you can forget that other people is just like with the Aries can forget that other characters are out. Tauruses can be fixed and forget that other people built a body too. Like, other people are alive. Like, I got fingers just like you, and my mind works just like you, and there's other ways to get stuff done, and there's other things that might be better than the little resources and values that you have. Like me, I may have this little bitty hat, but somebody else, like, girl, I got a whole camera case, departments, we can put my charger here, put the camera lens here, then put the, like, imagine if I had some bad Taurus energy and I couldn't just throw the hat away. Imagine. So yeah, need to balance seeing how others get things done, or using others' resources. You know, that's why Scorpio is like other people's money. Like, you know, you may have some Taurus energies like, oh, you rich, but it's like Scorpio opposes, like, oh, they rich too. And it's like, yeah, you gotta balance that, you know. Have to learn to appreciate what others have to offer for balance. Boom. All right, y'all, we are really drawing out this Taurus video. Y'all probably can't tell, but this is a long process. All right, let's go through Taurus in the houses. So this is like the vibe of if you are a Taurus sun in these houses, which is the same thing as having Taurus in these houses. But some people house, so yeah, this is the, let me not confuse. This is the same as if you have Taurus in this Taurus sun in this house, or the house is actually Taurus, or you have Taurus in this house, which is the same. Because me, I say if you have 2 degrees of a zodiac in the house, like that little 2 degrees, I feel like it still matters, you know. I think I have about 5 degrees of Virgo in my 7th house. I have 3 signs in my 7th house: Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So to me, it all be showing. So a Taurus energy in the 1st house, Taurus in this house, let me see if I takes initiative on its personal, I don't like that word, that's not right. Okay, so Taurus sun in this house values or has a gift, or its personal life is gift, or what they do value. or what they do have to offer. It's passionate about its personal things. That may not be, because I'm still trying to edit this so I can have a blueprint for all the signs. So that passionate is probably a Aries word, because I copied and pasted from my Aries notes. But so it values its personal things, and its personal things is a gift. The personal as in things it takes personal, its own character, itself. Yeah, like that's what it values. And I feel like putting Taurus in the first house is not that bad, because like I've been saying the whole video, Taurus is right after Aries. And yeah, so valuing yourself. I don't know, I think in my Aries video I was like, because I don't be yeah, I got too much air. I be having to take a break. But I just started talking about a break. Okay, but anyways, your personality shows best when you're in your own space or doing something you're personally interested in. So if you have like the sun here, this would be more of that thing. But it's still the first house, so it's still kind of the same. But this will be toward. Wait, is that right? Your personality shows best when you're in your own. So if you have sun here, yeah, that is right. Your personality shows best when you're in your own space or doing something that you're personally interested in, and you express yourself best in or about things you like. So in would be like in spaces that you like to be in, or things, or if you're talking about things that you like to do, then you will express yourself. So Taurus in this house basically is like your gifts and the things you have to offer. And when it comes to, so I think I want to add this stuff in too, like when it comes to like Taurus energy and like the earth energy at all, like it's really, when it comes to the earth energy, they all are earth energy, so they kind of have a gift and they kind of like trine together regardless. So it's kind of like you can build on your first house because that's what you have. Your personality, things that's personal to you, things, your personal interests, that's a value, that's a gift, that's something that you have to offer to the world. So you should start being a little bit more fixated. And where you have Taurus at is where you do be fixated, even though it's opposed Scorpio, and sometimes you may have to kill it and stuff like that. But that's if you have to balance out an area. You may be going through something in life, and you know, you may be coming to like if you in that Taurus type vibe and it's just not working, it may be like to balance out that energy, you kill it then, or you transform some stuff, or you try to go deep and figure out your intentions or your why for doing it. But other than that, you shouldn't have to be like, oh, I shouldn't value myself for, because yeah, anyways yeah, let me see, I'm trying to finish that off, because yeah, your first house is like, that's your gift, that's what you cannot really play about. Like you can be like, yeah, I know what I know when it comes to your personal things. Like you have Taurus in the first house. I'm gonna jump to the 12th house and start backwards, because I know in my last two videos I barely did like 7 through 11 or 7 through 12 as far as the houses. So I'm going to start here, that way know. So Taurus in the 12th house is valuing, I'm getting motherfucking tired. Okay, so Taurus in the 12th house, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sorry, but I do have to take a rant break. A rant. I'm finna talk. Okay. But I don't know, it's funny. I just be like, it seems like as soon as I get to the houses, every video I be like, yeah, I'm about tired. Because it haven't been a video where I completed every house yet. Not gonna lie. Like, because it always be the same thing. I just get tired of talking. Like, this becomes a job real quick. And that's the contradiction with me in my 6th house being Cancer, because I started not feeling like it real quick in the middle of the job. I didn't caught a whole new feeling. But let's get back to it. We starting with the 12th house. So okay. So 12th house, this is valuing and being fixated and having your dreams and having your imaginations and your creativity be something that you value, be the gift that you have to the world, be like that max comfort, that is exalted moon, Taurus in your 12th house is valuing those dreams that you have, being able to build on those dreams you have, or those imaginations, or things like that. Now, I may rant a little bit more on this Taurus meets 12th house energy, because my Taurus energy is Pisces and Cancer, which is basically my 2nd house is Pisces. My Taurus energy is in my 4th house, so I have a Taurus 4th house. So my Taurus is Pisces and Cancers. I value the dreams and the imaginations, at least mine. And it's like, and not even at least mine, because it's everything is like what you give and what you receive and stuff like that. So it's all a balance. But even for all the other houses, I didn't say this too, but I do have to say that all the houses is like, you can receive, like other people can value, like towards in the 12th house, other people can value your dreams or your imaginations, or you can value other people's dreams and imaginations. But you do need to know that you need to value your dreams and imaginations. It's just a whole lot of value in dreams and imagination and creativities when it comes to Taurus being in the 12th house. This is like max comfort, max what the fuck type of world, and illusionary swirls. And it's probably why I be liking them swirls. Like, I got a whole bunch of swirls and spirals. Like, if you look at my highlights on Insta, and it's just like the vibe of just like like, you know, when the moon meets Venus, when Taurus meets the 12th house, those are the vibes. So if you ever like like fucked up in life, you don't know what to build on, you don't know what gifts or resources, what you have to offer, you feeling like I ain't shit, I don't have nothing, this is where we look into our Taurus energy. This is where we gain value of ourselves. This is where we get fixated on. This is what we have. This is where we build. And Taurus in the 12th house is like, look to the dreams. Look to how you feel. Look to how others feel. Look into the creativity. Okay, let's go to the 11th house, because I'll make that a whole video and then I get tired again. Okay, so 11th house, making a system or having your own piece of something, who you are associated with. It's also your fixed idea. And I'm trying to see if I have to do it like how I did the cardinal houses, because I feel like let me see, because these are squares. Like when you put the Taurus energy is in the 11th house, it's kind of like a learning type vibe going on here, because it's putting your having energy into like that fixed air. And air is just like the air, I'm everywhere. And fixed earth is like just here, like it's real tight and condensed into one thing. But Aquarius is that fixed sign, but it's fixed in water. I mean, not in water, it's fixed in air. So they still have that airy sense to them, but it's like Taurus get there and it's like, how am I supposed to fixate in air? But anyway, the gift that you have is not even association, but it's kind of like valuing the way you think, or valuing like your fixed way of thinking. And it's also a fixed energy, so it's kind of like I'm getting stuck on Aquarius, because Aquarius is like that second sign behind Taurus, where I'm like so I'm gonna stop it and I gotta think. I gotta get an Aquarius vibe. Still here. I wish I would have did a time stamp so y'all could see how long this video is taking. I'm just going to the 10th house. 10th house, valuing. A Taurus in this house values what they build on, and actively participate with their status and being of use. They are passionate towards, they value creating new ways to get results, initiating a new status, or take how you see, taking how you're seen or your career as a value or as your gift. So a Taurus in this house, this is also an earth house, so it's not too bad. It's kind of, like I said, when you get into them earth energies, they kind of are able to build off of each other. So this is valuing your status or how you're seen. And the thing about it being like two earth vibes is valuing how you're seen are what you're used for. It's kind of like it kind of fits in well with you having what you have. Like it's like you having what you have and people seeing you for what you have, and people feeling like they can use what you have, or you being able to use what you have as a career, as something that you can build on to get your earthly needs met. Whew. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Okay. Hopefully that one kind of does it in. Let me see if I can give y'all some more info. Yeah, 10th house is kind of like the energy. Yeah, it's kind of just your status. And your status is basically what you practically do or can do, or the energy. It's a cardinal house, so it's kind of like, it's not like the 7th or 4th house, but I kind of see like your MC as another rising, because it's kind of like a perception of what people can get from you first. And it's like that Taurus energy in the 1st and the 10th house would be like, people see you as, or see you not as something, because every Taurus is different, but they see you for what you have. People may come up to you and like your bag, or they may like your shirt, or they may see that you always be being yourself, or they may see like the things that you kind of appreciate or are stubborn with. You cut the car off. Woo! Oh my gosh, I need time to take a nap. Like, this is taking too long. That's enough. I can see you wasting time. Won't you pay it out to me? Taurus in the ninth house, they value, or their gifts is more so in their beliefs, their morals. Hopefully this ain't getting too loud. I just need to warm up a little bit. But yeah, your values or the gifts or what you have is your morals or your experiences, and you just want to make sure that where you do have Taurus at, you don't get too fixated, I think I know exactly what I'm talking about, too stubborn, because Taurus in the ninth house can create a person who kind of can't change their experiences. They probably like to keep going through the same thing, or feel like it's all they have. All they have is their religion. All they have is this little bit of hope, or no hope, or whatever they belief is and morals, or how they feel about things. Is kind of like, it's kind of a fixated energy, and they're kind of just kind of stuck in it. Eighth house. Taurus, 8th house, can value their secrets, value their own intentions, value manipulation or manifestation, occult like things, not having people in their business or controlling their business, having that power and control. 8th house is kind of like a power and control vibes. This Taurus is seen best when in private situations, or you have to read in between the lines to kind of see who they are, or they might show their values in a more hidden way. Like, they might like their purse put up in the closet, in the box, behind the clothes, under the clothes, with the bag on it, and like they're just very more intentional and controlling with the things that is a secret to them or that they do value. And I'm gonna do 7th house, and I'm gonna stop because I have 2% left on my camera. But Taurus, 7th house, these people value their relationships. Their gifts is the way they do relate to others. Their gift is the way they are able to compromise with things. You may be fixated on certain relationships. You can maybe your relationships are a gift to you, and the relationships you do have is a gift or something that you value, and it's something that you always had, is your relationships. Want relationships to be, yeah, so they like value friends or things outside of them. Is that right? Yeah, just like relating in the way they relate. This is kind of like a misunderstanding type house, because like I said, Earth is feminine, so it's like more so the way, it's kind of like how I said when Aries and Libra match up, or if you have like the opposition. But these are misunderstandings, like putting Taurus in the 7th house, and it's like the things that make sense to you is more so personal. So it's like putting that in the relating, and you may relate things that you're kind of fixated, so you may relate in a fixated way, or etc., etc., etc. I gotta go. Peace.